If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Hey, when you're clear from the assist, I'm getting a call of a person shot at 26 in Springfield, 26 in Springfield. Details to follow said the person was shot at the location. That's all I've got so far. 6-4 boy, 10-4, and be advised now at 2600 South Springfield, they're calling for 2 people shot in the street. Still no descriptions.
I don't know if they told you, but there's 2 male Hispanics out here. One about 30 years old, the other about 60 years old. Multiple GSWs, both critical.
Both critical, 130, 160, both male Hispanics, 10-4. Our update, 26 in Springfield. Now ticket says 2 people were shot by a garbage can. Black Jeep going towards 26 in Cicero. Last thing going on 26 towards Cicero, excuse me. Fire's rolling.
Fine. You got 2 Hispanics shot.
All right, bonafide. We got 2 people shot at the location. 1093, where are they at?
We're going to need east and westbound traffic stop at on 26th Street.
All right, 10-4 units responding over there for the person shot. We need eastbound and westbound traffic blocked on 26th Street. Units responding 26 in Springfield says 4 male Hispanics were shooting at each other. 1 male left the area in a white vehicle. Tags were white with red lettering. Unknown flights, and the other male took off on foot. All right, it looks like that white 4-door SUV, possibly a Jeep, fled westbound on 26th Street for another caller.
33.
1033.
There's one casing in front of 38.
You said 3856 West 26th?
Correct.
All right, 10-4, 1 casing in front there. All right, info, 26 in Springfield. The caller states that a white SUV, tinted windows, unknown plates, was going southbound on Springfield. Vehicle is parked in front of Chase Bank. It was parked at the Chase Bank while the police were on scene, and it was going eastbound in the alley. However, the caller is no longer on scene. 5404, go ahead.
What hospital are the victims transported to, Squad?
So far, we only have 1 being transported. It's to Mount Sinai. 1022.
Después of the field there, there's a guy that's going to be in the ambulance. He has a gunshot wound to the chest, critical condition.
GSW to the chest. We got him going to Sinai, and we'll run his DL and drop him the ticket.
Well, a stunning turn of events here this evening. All of it happening in less than a minute at this jewelry store right next to me near 26th in Springfield. Now, it is a 63-year-old man and a 25-year-old man who have died from their injuries in this armed robbery. Now, we have exclusive surveillance video from a business on this street that caught the entire incident. We'll see that where you can see a Blackhawks hoodie. That is what the man is wearing as he pursues the business. He goes inside around 5:45 this evening, and then within about 30 seconds, the offender runs outside with some merchandise from the store as 2 men quickly ran out after him. The altercation continued in the middle of the street with oncoming traffic, and then right near the corner of Springfield, the offender pulls out his gun and shoots both victims. That is where we have frozen the video before the shots were fired in between multiple vehicles in the area. Now, those 2 men were quickly rushed to Mount Sinai Hospital. They were pronounced dead there. The offender left the area in a white SUV heading southbound on Springfield Avenue. CPD has been on scene for the last 4 hours taking in evidence at this business. There are a lot of surveillance cameras in this area. Police tell us no one else was hurt by those gunshots that were fired off in the middle of the street. Now, this jewelry store here near 26 in Springfield appears to be closed now. It does appear that the 2 victims who were shot and killed in this armed robbery were employees at this business. Police tell us at this time no one is in custody.
Cold-blooded demonstration. The father and the son. The father 63 years old, the son 25 years old, gone. All because somebody wanted to rob them for their materials? Cold. Now, according to the reports that I'm getting, the father and his wife came from Mexico, right? And when they came from Mexico, they didn't come from like some royal family over there. They didn't come with a gang of money or nothing like that. The father worked hard. The mother worked hard. And they built themselves up and established themselves the jewelry store. Now, this is not just some any type of jewelry store. And the reason why I say that, because the reports that I'm getting, they was like community based. And what I mean by that, all the people in that community loved these people. All the people in that community, whenever they needed a piece of jewelry, they know they can go to Alamo and them and get the plug, right? From my understanding, the son name is Luis Alamo, and his father name is Faustino Alamo. Rest in peace to them brothers. Now, everybody went to shop with them. If you needed a wedding ring, you went to them. If you needed an engagement ring, you went to them. If you just like jewelry, you wanted some earrings, some rings, necklaces, and things like that, you went to them. Why? Because they gonna plug you up. They gonna give you the deal, the best deals that they can give you for having a small jewelry store. And the cold-blooded part about all that, they showing all that love in the community just for somebody to come and try to rob them and take their jewelry. Now, the small portion of the video y'all seen that the news just showed y'all, there's a larger portion of the video. And in that larger portion of the video, you're going to hear the robber. He's going to be telling, I don't know if it was the father or the son, because as y'all seen in the video, both of them are chasing him. He's going to say something to the point of like, you got it, bro, or take it back, bro. But right after that, you hear gunfire. And they are saying that the police recovered 12 shell casings. 12. And every single last 12 bullets that he shot both of them with. According to the reports, they are saying that the father got shot in the head, the face, and in the body multiple times. The son got shot in the face and in the body multiple times. Cold-blooded demonstration. Now, in this video that I got, you're going to see both of them laid out. I mean, you think that they did, right? Right then and there, because there's no movement initially. And then all of a sudden, while they're both laying on their back, you see, I want to say that it's the father. He raises up a little bit and looks at his son, who is laid out right next to him. Cold-blooded demonstration. When medical got there, you know, fire, medical, police, when they got there, you know, they tried to revive them. They couldn't there, so they sent them to the hospital, and that's where both of them died. Now, the cold-blooded part about the video to me is this right here. Like, murder in Chicago is nothing. And the reason why I say that is because, like, people are just riding by. These guys is laid out, just got shot to death. People are just riding by like it ain't nothing. People are video recording these guys like it ain't nothing. You see what I'm saying? It's just regular programming down there. Now, another thing we got to understand is this right here. You know, we're talking about Chicago here. People mind their business down there in Chicago, and they got a good reason to mind their business down there in Chicago, because if you stick your nose in the wrong business, then maybe you can end up shot, killed, stabbed, beat up, threatened, and all that old type of stuff. So they got a good reason to mind their business, but it's just like just the environment, period. You know, where you can kill somebody and people can look and drive and see that people are shot and nobody stops and say, hey, wait a minute, call the ambulance. These guys need help. None of that happened. None of it. So if you want to check that video out, click the link that's pinned at the top of this comment section. Go over there, get you a membership, check out that video, and check out the other content that I got over there. Now, if you don't like that type of stuff, don't go over there, because it's all type of stuff over there that this is just for people that they got a strong heart, they got a strong stomach, and they can stomach this type of stuff. But if you can't, hey, don't leave that alone. Don't go over there. Allow me to say this right here. When we see the man coming out of the store, I'm talking about the robber, if y'all ain't pay close attention to the video, you're going to see, like, you know, some stuff go flying, right? And I don't know if he just started like dropping the stuff that he robbed them for in his hope to try to get away. But what I would like to say is this right here, y'all. It's unfortunate that we got a father and a son dead for protecting their own property. I want to extend my condolences to the family. Anybody that loved them, you know, we want to extend our condolences. And for those of you who pray for their family. But allow me to say this to the hood educated residents and guests. Don't ever, I'm talking about ever, chase a man with a gun. Don't ever try to fight a man with a gun. And especially a robber. And let me explain to y'all why. When that robber was running away, trying to get away from them, in his mind, he's like, I'm running, I'm trying to save my life. I know it might be hard for some of y'all to believe that, but you would have to be a robber to understand what I'm talking about. You would have to have robbed to understand what I'm talking about. When he's running away from two people who ain't got a gun in their hand, but they are running towards him, and his mind is, I gotta save my life. You see? And in saving his life, the robber, he feel like, I gotta take both of these lives. Because I can't let them get up on me and take this gun. Because if I let them get up on me and take this gun, they gonna kill me. Because I done threatened them with the gun and robbed them and took their stuff. So if they get up on me, beat me up, and take the gun, they gonna kill me. Understand something, y'all. When you buck the robbery, when you try to act tough during a robbery, what you just did is you done scared the robber now. The person with the gun. I know some of y'all say, how was he scared? He got a gun in his hand. Because that's the whole purpose. I got a gun in my hand. Everybody should be compliant. Everybody should be taking orders. Everybody should be doing what I'm telling them to do. I got the power of life and death right here. So when you got people ignoring this power of life and death, hold on now, you done scared me half to death. You gotta be kind of crazy or something like that. You don't see this and you trying to fight me and I got this? You done scared the man half to death. And so now in his mind, look, I gotta get these guys up off me. I gotta use this death to save my life. Y'all probably don't understand it. And if you ain't a robber, you ain't gonna understand it. But I'm trying to tell y'all this right here. Listen, whenever you are being robbed, man, get them material things up. Here, just, you want the chain, have it. You want the hat, the just sweater, whatever you want, here, just take it. Right? Because all the robber want is the material. Look, a real robber don't want no problems. All he want is what he asked for. Hey, look, let me get that jewelry up off. Give me that money. Here you go. He's gone after that. If he's a real robber. Now, if he's just somebody that just want to kill people and shoot people and stuff like that, you got lunatics out there like that too that just want to rob you, shoot you, and kill you. You got them out there too, I'm not going to lie. But the mass majority of people robbing, they just want what they ask for. That's it. Give me your money. Give me your shoes. Give me your clothes. Give me your purse. Whatever it is. Here, take it. Give it to them. And then they're going to run away from you after you give it to them. Because they got to get away with the robbery. That's why. Now, understand something though. During this robbery, You got, as the victim, you got to realize something. You got to sit back and you got to think, during this robbery, do I want to go home? Do I want to live? Or do I want to try to fight and take the gun and risk getting shot or killed, or taking a gun and shooting and killing the robber, or putting him under arrest until the police? That's a decision that you got to make. And I'm talking about probably 9 times out of 10, for those of the people that say, hey, I'm not giving you nothing, they end up dead. For the people that say, hey, hold on, and try to fight and grab the gun, they end up dead. If not dead, shot multiple times. A robber is not finna let you take his gun if he can help it. If he's a real robber, he's not finna let you take his gun. He's not finna let you get close to that gun. He's not. An amateur, yeah, you can do that with an amateur, but we talking about a certified robber. And in this case right here, this guy right here was a certified robber. Look, don't know anybody just go inside the jewelry store and just decide to rob it on a whim, just walking past, you know what, I'm finna go rob this jewelry store. It don't happen like that. This guy right here done sat and watched that place probably for weeks and months, seeing who go in there, seeing who come out, seeing who open the place, seeing who closed the place. You see what I'm saying? Seeing when is it most busy, when is it not busy. He done stalked this place. He done cased the joint. You see what I'm saying? And at that time, he said, yeah, this is it. I'm finna go hit my lick. He didn't expect it to go that way. He expected them people just to give him their stuff so he can go. But it don't go that way all the time. A lot of people will fight for their stuff. So now look, let's get this understood too. I'm not speaking up for the robber. So don't get it twisted because I'm speaking the way that I'm speaking. I'm not speaking up for the robber. What I'm trying to teach y'all and tell y'all is this right here. Respect the robbery. You don't have to respect the robber, but respect the robbery. Because when you disrespect the robbery, your life get changed. You end up dead. You end up shot. You see what I'm saying? Now, for you brothers that's out there robbing, look, it don't always go the way you want it to go. Just like this man right here. He went in there thinking, I'm finna rob this young boy, 25 years old. The father in there, 63 years old. I can handle them. I got the power of life and death right here. That's what he thought in his mind. He did not think that that young boy was going to be trying to fight him, grab him, and chase him down. You see, he didn't think that. He didn't think that far into the robbery. But all you guys out there robbing, you got to understand something. I know you got the power of life and death, but you putting your life on the line as well, because once you kill somebody, now you want it for murder. Yeah, you want it for murder. And now your life is on the line because now you running from authorities because you done killed somebody for nothing. Yeah, nothing. Materials. And now you finna face the rest of your life in a penitentiary for materials. It's not worth it. Either way, it's not worth it. For those of you who are being robbed, look, the materials that you are giving to this robber, you can replace that. You can get all that back. But your life, no, this ain't a video game. No, your life, you ain't gonna get that back. Once it's gone, it's gone. The jewelry that he took or could have taken, you can, hey, look, I got insurance on everything in this store. We got robbed, that's okay. Let's call the insurance company, let them know what happened. We got it on video. Look, we good to go. We ain't got to worry about nothing. Now we just need to beef up security around here so people will know, hey, look, this is not a place where you can just come and rob. You see what I'm saying? So you can live with that. You can live with being robbed. But trying to fight a robber, getting shot and killed, no, that's not the way. I could never agree with that right there. In my lifetime, I've been robbed twice. Twice. Big badass hood educated. Robbed twice. And I did the right thing because I understand robbery. Why? because I used to rob. Yeah, I understand it. Every time that I got robbed, it was, look, give me the jewelry. Here you go, bro. I'm not talking back. I'm not talking smart. Look, where the money at? The money in this pocket right here, bro. Man, give me the money, bro. Look, let me just put my hands all the way over here, bro. You reach for it, because I don't want you to shoot me and kill me thinking I'm reaching for a gun. I ain't got no gun on me, bro. I'll turn around, bro. You can get the money. You see what I'm saying? I'm complying. Take them shoes off. No problem. Here you go. You see? Give me that jacket. Shit, here. Here you go. Where all your dope at? Hey, it's under that bush right over there. You can go get it. It's right up under that bush. I'm going to stay right here. I ain't going to run. I ain't going to do nothing. Matter of fact, take me over there. I'm going to tell you exactly where it's at. You see what I'm saying? Every time that I was robbed, I complied. Guns to my head. Yeah. Scared to death, because I understand that if this person want to kill me, they can do that. But just by me complying with the robbery, I done calmed the robber down, because I know his senses is heightened, because he don't know if I'm gonna try to disrespect the robbery. He don't know that. But he understand that I'm not finna let him take this gun and I kill him, so I'm calming him down. What you want? Hey, go ahead, you can have that. You see what I'm saying? I'll catch up with you. Yeah. Look. This back when I was in my gang banging days. Yeah, okay, then I'll get back up with you. I'm not saying that during the robbery. I'm soft. I'm a punk. I'm a bitch ass nigga. Look, I remember one time. I remember one time when I had got robbed, right, y'all. I had a red flag or a red rag, and I had a blue flag in my pocket. Now, I'm not a Crip or a Blood, right? Vice Lord, unknown. But I had the red flag and the blue flag in my pocket, so when I wanted to rob, I'll put the red flag on, and people would think that the Bloods robbed me. I'll put the blue flag on, and people would think that the Crips robbed me. But it's really the Vice Lord that robbed them, right? But that was my gang. So when I got robbed, it was a GD that was robbing me. So when he pulled out the blue flag out my pocket, he said, "Nigga, what you doing with this?" I said, "Man, this is my sister jacket, man. I don't know why she got that up in there." And so then when he pulled out the red flag, oh my God, this boy, now I'm telling you, he went crazy on me. Bitch ass nigga, wooty wooty woo. Y'all excuse my language, but he got highly upset. But he was a dope fiend as well. That's how he was able to get that close up on me, because I'm selling dope. And the both times that I was robbed, it was by dope fiends. But these are not just no regular dope fiends. These is gang banging dope fiends. So when he seen the red come out, he went off on me. Bitch ass nigga, what you doing with this? Wooty wooty wop whoop whoop whoop. I'm just sitting there scared as hell, and I stayed with my story. Brother, I don't know. This is my sister coat. He took the coat from me. Here, you could take that too. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not playing no games. Look, twice. Take it all. Y'all get them that stuff. Calm them down by complying with the robbery. All that trying to act tough, saying tough stuff out your mouth and all that ain't gonna get you nowhere. Go ahead and lower it like you owe it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we lower it like you owe it. Here, man, take it all, because you can get all that back. You can get all that back. And if you want to get your get back, you know, like I say, when I was in my, when I was in my gang banging stage, once the robbers left, oh no. I got to. You done pulled a gun on me. You done scared me half to death. I don't even want my stuff back no more. I want to put this thing on you. I want to put it on you because you done disrespected me. You done scared me. You done took my pride, my ego and everything. I remember when I got robbed one time, look, I had all this jewelry, y'all. I had a herringbone. Back in the day, y'all remember them real thick herringbones? I had a real thick herringbone, and I had a Nefertiti. Y'all remember them Nefertiti pendants? I'm talking about people in my age group. Y'all remember those Nefertitis back in the day? I had a big old Nefertiti pendant. Man, I got robbed for all that. I got robbed for that, my car and everything. I had to walk back to the hood. When I walk back to the hood, the Lords is like, damn, Lord, where your car at? Man, y'all ain't gonna believe this, bro. They, what? Man, I just got robbed. They like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Quit playing, man. I'm like, man, on the fin, bro. I just got robbed. And I unzipped my thing. They said, where your J at? I said, nigga, I just got robbed. They, hey, come on, let's get, hey, where they at? I said, no, don't worry about that. I know where I was at, where I got robbed and stuff like that. We'll go through that. Don't even worry about it. You see what I'm saying? But that's just back when I was in my lower self, you understand? When I was back in the gangbang stage and stuff like that. But look, when them robbers run up on you, just give it to them. And when you give it to them, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be preserving your life. And you're going to be preserving yourself from getting wounded, shot, stabbed, beat, and slapped upside your head with the pistol and stuff like that. Just give it to them. Because understand something. All the stuff can be replaced. What can't be replaced, one of the most precious things that the universal creator has given us, is time and life. You can't get those back. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.